Yo, 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 yo. Let me kill this sound real quick. What's loud in here? It's hot. All right, all right, all right. Back like I left something. What's happening, everybody? What's good? Cannabis lifestyle, what's happening? What's good, brother? Lapari, what's good, my man? How's Chi-Town? Dad, dope dad's in the motherfucking building. Fielko, what's good? What's good? What's good? It's trickling. We got some good shit today. Today we actually went like over an hour of overtime in Clubhouse. It's a hot debate, hot debate today. So we talked about freedom of speech, branding, and licensure in the industry. We actually went on the State of Cannabis NewsHour, your daily dose. Every single morning we go at 9 a.m. Pacific on Clubhouse. Me and 11 other cannabis industry thought leaders lead the conversation on relevant topics over the last 48 hours, breaking news, all that good stuff. And we just break it down and we get into some heated debates. And today was definitely one of those. So let's just jump right on in it. All right. So this morning, coming out of Hartford, Courant, Steven Singer from over there. So informational website for medical cannabis users closes after Connecticut regulators ban cannabis street names. So Fruity Pebbles and Wedding Cake deemed inappropriate. Informational website Terp Street that provided medical cannabis information shut down after orders from the Connecticut Department of Consumer Protection ordered them to stop using street names for chemovars. Medical patients are holding the agency responsible for the loss of Terp Street, piling social media criticism of the state officials over the loss of popular website, providing valuable information about different cannabis strains. DCP countered by saying that critics are spreading misinformation about what a regulator. Spokesperson Caitlin Cresselt, come on line with us, great Caitlin, please, said that business owners were asked and agreed to remove the street names for their website. And they chose not just to take the website down entirely. Additionally, many of the names were inappropriate for medical products and were, in several cases, would appeal to children or inappropriately encourage recreational products. DCP doesn't allow use of street names like Fruity Pebbles, Dosey Dos, and this is fucking hilarious. So they don't use certain names like Dosey Dos, Wedding Cake, or any of that for medical products because officials cannot verify strains brought on by the street are the same as medical products purchased from licensed regulated dispensaries. She cited a website. The website was Weed Maps. We'll get back to that later. You can actually find information and you can find numerous street names for cannabis products and learn about them, but they don't want that coming out of Connecticut. Patients should consult their doctors and pharmacists, Cresselt said. If they're not getting adequate information about what's prescribed, they should definitely let us know about it. It's a shame that they feel this website is the only place that they're getting good information. Terp Street said on its own Instagram that DCP shut its website down. In a final direct post reading, it's unfortunate, but DCP has concluded Terp Street must be taken down. Several upset medical patients took to Reddit voicing their frustrations, saying that shopping for medical marijuana can be frustrating. Patients need more than what's provided for cannabis varieties and plant oils and may not call a pharmacist in search of each bit of information. One commenter added, "How are med users supposed to make educated and informed decisions?" Another said, Terp Street provided clarity to otherwise obfuscated strain names, and the state of Connecticut has decided to impose and allow patients to make informed purchasing decisions as well as properly understand what they are ingesting. A third posted, bullying a small site. Fuck you guys. Several online fingers pointed to dispensary managers of the industry giant Acreage Holdings, own medical cannabis businesses Thames Valley Relief and Prime Wellness of Connecticut for notifying the state officials about Terp. One commenter posted, first and foremost, the best way to show how much taking down Terp Street affects the medical cannabis patients of Connecticut is with our wallets. We will not be shopping at Thames Valley Relief or Prime Wellness. Bunch of snitches. Carl Torella, general manager of Connecticut in Connecticut of Acreage Holdings, said that Thames Valley Relief and Prime Wellness of Connecticut, 2 employees contacted the agency 2 years ago asking what cannabis brands can and cannot do and what they are allowed to share with websites. Appreciate those in Connecticut who advocate for cannabis education, as we ourselves are strong advocates of the cannabis accessibility, affordability, and education. He said in an emailed statement, we believe it is always in our best intent that in providing as much medicinal cannabis information as possible with patients in Connecticut. Medical marijuana has been legal in the state of Connecticut since 2012, and after several failed efforts, the General Assembly and Governor Ned Lamont agreed this year on legislation legalizing adult use. The legislator will appoint a social equity council that will oversee the program and establish rules. All right, we got a lot to unpack there. What's up, RMCC? What's up, Matt Fielko? What's up, No Bro? What is up, Terp Life 2000? Great name there. Knox Million, what's happening, everybody? And so there's a lot to unpack with this story. We have a little bit of censorship, and we got into a heated debate this morning on Clubhouse. And so this is not just in our main page. We actually had a spinoff edition as well, and we went about an hour and a half over there. People just going back and forth. People have a lot of opinions on what you can and can't say when it comes to different strains. And my take on it, it's not a medical market anymore. There's lots of, and my homeboy Ryan Zazinski, he's on my team out of Massachusetts. He's out in Hoboken, New Jersey. He pointed out to me the #1 beer brand in Massachusetts, Treehouse. Adults don't play in tree houses. Kids don't have anything to do with wedding cake. So you have a little bit of a disconnect there with the community and what should and should not be allowed when it comes to different strains, different cultivars that are used. In a medical setting, I agree. Yeah, you should be using the scientific names of that, but we don't have scientific names of every strain where you can start numbering them. You're going to start just like using some kind of Dewey Decimal system. I don't know. But this is an adult state. And the fact that adult use state, and the fact that they stifled communications from people who actually use this site to get good information and to learn about different educational benefits of the plant, you shut down a major community tie-in. And I think that the state of Connecticut and the DCP should revisit that policy, especially in an adult use setting, which they are in now. You're going to be reaching a lot of people. You're going to be talking to a lot of people out there that might be going out to the store to get their favorite kickback flower. That's it. That's the reality of the situation. When you switch into adult use, you're no longer just going after those. You're not just going after those medical patients. So you have to be able to serve both communities there. And I think they're missing a major opportunity in that sense, and they should revisit it. So I hope they get their shit together, but we'll see. It's like everything else in this industry, we'll see how we see what goes down, and I hope that the Connecticut market comes around and they get the information that they need. But you can't bully the little guys, and people need to understand the internet is very strong, social media is very strong, and when you do stuff like this, people lose faith in the regulators, period. And then also the fact that the regulators are pushing people directly out to the to weed maps, and they could have said you can find this information online elsewhere from a website not based in Connecticut. They didn't do that at all. What they did is they told people to go to weed maps. And if you look closely, I connected a couple of dots there. If you look closely on Terp Street's Instagram, they actually updated it and said it told people to go to Leafly. Could be something, could be a non-issue, but I believe it was not a non-issue. I believe they did that on purpose, and it was a small dig at the state telling people to go to weed maps. Weed maps, everybody knows they just went multi-billion-dollar company now, and there's only a couple of farms that you get from in Connecticut. So I don't know. From the outside looking in, it kind of looks like a cartel. Just say what it looks like. I'm not saying that it is that. All right. So strains. We're not talking about Skittles. I know a lot of people brought that up this morning when we were in Clubhouse, when we were actually debating everything. We're not talking about Skittles. We're talking about like wedding cake, green crack. Here in America, we have the opportunity to name our companies as smartly or as dumbly as we want to. And in a free market, people can decide if that name is viable and if they're going to buy your product or not. So I support freedom of speech. I support anybody being able to name your company whatever the fuck you want to name it. And that's where I stand on the issue. I know a lot of people feel the exact opposite, especially now that we are dipping into legalization. We need to be smarter about doing stuff like this. But I really don't think that it was that type of issue. I really think that the state of Connecticut is suppressing the speech of Terp Street, and I hope that they come through and their site goes back up. Like nothing against weed maps, nothing against Leafly or any of the big guys in the game, but those small companies that are providing information, they have that connection with the community, need to be given breathing room. They need to be operate. And if you believe in freedom of markets, libertarians out there, this is an issue that you should stand behind as well. So I do. I'm not a libertarian myself, so don't even get that. Get those thoughts in your heads. But I think that it should be revisited, and I think we should free Terp Street. So anybody over there on the Terp Street team, please holler at me. I'd love to hear your point of view. I know they have been silent for good measure. They got a good legal team over there. They probably tell me to shut up about the issue as well. But I see this as somebody stifling freedom of speech, number one. Number two, I believe that new entities, especially Connecticut, which is a brand new legal state, they don't have the lineage, the generational farmers and everything that a lot of other states do. So they should not be controlling the messaging, and they should not be telling people that what you can and cannot name your product. And if people are going online to find out what that product means, what that strain means, you should celebrate local business and local entrepreneurship and people that are capitalizing off of disseminating that information. So that is just my take. Every single day I do these recaps of our story that we covered in Clubhouse at State of Cannabis NewsHour, where you can get your daily dose every morning at 9 a.m. Pacific. It's noon on the East Coast. And I like to hop on at 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock if I have daddy daycare. On that day, I go a little bit later. But just invite people out and get the conversation going out here, and so you guys can see why I chose those stories, why I think it's important for our industry, and going forward, especially in this point in time, when we are going to be more and more intertwined with each other. If you guys are at home, and we got a couple of requests yesterday for hoodies. You can see the hoodies over here. For the people in on the CANiVISION side, we got more hoodies. I'm not gonna knock anything down, but we got more hoodies, more hemp hoodies. on the way with some special projects that my man Ryan's been working on behind the scenes. So make sure you guys check in, stay tuned with Maison Tight. So that's MAISON.TIET. Check them out on Instagram and send them some love. Ladies, we have some new clothing coming out for you guys, so hold tight for that. Some really, really good announcements coming out, and we really want to get your feedback on them too. So we work with hemp clothing. We have 55%, 45% hemp blend, and we sold out of our entire first allotment for, over there. So thank you guys for your support, and we will continue to do dope shit. So before I hop off here today, got to give a big shout out to everybody who helped out with the Women's Empowerment in Cannabis Summit yesterday. It was really, really interesting, really good to see a lot of women coming together and supporting each other. Hopefully my daughter will have that kind of environment if she chooses to be in the green industry or whatever industry that she is in. And we just need more unity right now. We need more collaborative efforts from people across the board. And if you're looking to do that, come on over with us at Cannapreneur. Next week, next Thursday, we have our final event, our monthly event, our final event of the month. And so make sure you guys come check that out. We have Susan Soares, State of Cannabis CEO. We have Dan Renner from Solbid, a company ironically out of Connecticut. They actually build solar farms on indoor grows. And then we have a couple of surprise appearances from a couple of cannabis industry celebrities too. So please come on out in Thursday at APOP Media out here in Los Angeles. And just remember, everybody at home as well, when life gives you guys no place else to turn, you're looking around, you have no friends, you got nobody else because you're in quarantine, you can always turn the fuck up. So hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Check us out, State of Cannabis NewsHour, where you can get your daily dose. And check us out on CANiVISION too. We got some new material coming out. We have lots of stuff we have to sift through on the editing side. So www.canivision.com, the CANiVISION. And hope you guys are having a great day. It's sad for me because it is officially the end of cancer season, but we will be back for all of you motherfuckers next month. All right, so much love to everybody. Stay up, hug your loved ones, kiss your mamas, kiss your babies, all of that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.